What's up everyone, it's Roger here from DisKingdom.com. It is Monday, it is time to kick off with your DisKingdom Daily News, and we're going to be talking about the new Lando Calrissian possibly coming to the Han Solo movie. We're also going to be talking about Avatar at Walt Disney World, and finally we're going to be talking about the Jungle Book nighttime show being cancelled as well. Okay, so let's kick things off with Lando Calrissian, a Star Wars character from Empire Strikes Back and also Return of the Jedi, and he's also appeared in a couple of episodes of Star Wars Rebels. This character looks like he's going to be appearing in the upcoming Han Solo movie. There's been a casting put out for the character, though the name was a little bit off. It was just the fact of him being under like a nickname, but it kind of makes sense because they do know each other before Star Wars: A New Hope. They had kind of had this kind of rivalry going on in Empire Strikes Back, so it makes sense to bring him in. I think this would be really cool to see a young version of him in there with Han Solo, and I also think the movie will get a little bit more instant sort of credibility with having like Chewbacca, Lando and Han Solo working together. And I just feel in general this is a good way for them to do it, and also it's going to be set sort of somewhere between episode 3 and episode 4. They're all going to be much younger, and if things are right and the guy that's playing Han Solo is already signed up to a free movie deal, wouldn't surprise me if we see some few other movies from that period coming up as well. You know, Disney do seem to be liking the idea of going back and sort of fitting in that bit between sort of episode 3 and episode 4. I quite like this idea. It'll be interesting to see who they pick, and let me know in the comments below what you guys think. It looks like the Jungle Book show, Alive with Magic, is going to be closing down at the Animal Kingdom on September the 5th. This was a temporary show that got brought to Walt Disney World following the kind of the unsuccessful launch of Rivers of Light, which was supposed to have started way back at the beginning of the summer. That has just basically just gone away, and so they brought in this kind of temporary show with some lightings and some movie footage of the new live action version. There's no more fast passes. It's been confirmed that it's going to be going away, which in one way it's a shame if you haven't already seen it, but generally feedback on this show wasn't amazing. It wasn't in terms of how it looked that great, but in general it was a nice stopgap while they were fixing some of the issues with River of Lights, which they haven't yet announced any more details on, and I wouldn't be surprised if either they've gone one way or they're going to go the other, because there's also been some talk that maybe some of the nighttime stuff at the Animal Kingdom this coming fall also doesn't look like that's been available as like fast pass, and like dates aren't available past sort of October, which is kind of maybe that idea that maybe it's not quite working, especially if Rivers of Light isn't ready by then. James Cameron has been announced as one of the guests at the upcoming D23 event Destination D, which is taking place in Walt Disney World in November. He's going to be there talking about the all-new world that's going to be coming to the Animal Kingdom, which shows off the Pandora, the world of Avatar. There's going to be new attractions. They're going to be giving us a lot of information. I think this is a good time for them to do it ahead, away from the D23. They're at Walt Disney World doing all this stuff. They're going to have lots of fans at the event. You know, this is a high-ticketed price, and it's only sort of open for D23 members. It will be great to see some new content. It's going to be, you know, at the park now, you can see the things being built. You can see all the rocks and stuff, and you know, it's set to be opening soon. And I think, especially moving it away from maybe the D23 event that they do next year, it'll be kind of cool to get a little bit more information out there and kind of maybe starting to get this running. And I also think James Cameron, it's probably a good idea for him to get, you know, Avatar, the branding back out there and kind of ahead of all the sequels that are coming in the upcoming years. I'm actually quite excited about this. I love the Avatar movie. I thought it was really cool, and as I said, it'll be great to see what goes on in a couple of months when they show all this stuff off. Well, anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to check out DisKingdom.com, because we're running a great competition for the rest of this month where we're giving away a $25 gift certificate for DisneyStore.com. So if you want to enter that, you can find all the information over at DisKingdom.com. Also today I recorded a great episode with me and James where we were discussing all about how sort of Disney Infinity, of kind of looking back on the original game a few years later after it's been cancelled, and what kind of didn't work and why some of those things were kind of sort of caused issues for the game in the long run. So if you're into Disney Infinity, you want to check out that podcast, which you can find on all the podcast services, and you can also find it on YouTube. Well, anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Laters.